Hello everyone, I'm going to show how to run the test bench and what's the results. So first of all, we have everything you can download from GitHub. In the assembler, we have the machine code, the bin code. They are transferred from they are converted from the assembly code using the assembler I wrote, and the assembler is just Python, which is easily to use to convert the assembly code to machine code. Let me just open one for you. That's the machine code. And then is all this system variable code. Each of them is one model of the hardware. And that is the test bench. All these test bench are provided by professor. If we run the test bench and we can get 100% of scores, which is actually 64, that means everything works perfectly. The software we are going to use is Quartus Prime software. You go to a download page. You can click the Light Edition, which is free. And then you will go to the download center. Make sure you include this one, model sim. This is the one we are going to use. So let's see. Let's open the model sim. Let's wait for it. It's kind of slow. So first, let's maximum. Okay, let's jump start. Create a project. Project name. Project location is where you put your code. And the default library name, let's just keep it work. Okay. And then, because I have all fields ready, so I just add existing field. Was add all these system variable field and add all this test bench. Okay, that's it. These are the other fields we need. And I think let's compile all. Okay, everything is done perfect. And I also want to explain, we can say there's a new folder called work is created. And this folder is the root folder of the project. So we need to move all this machine code to the root directory of the project. Otherwise, our test bench cannot read it. In our test bench, they actually read the machine code. Yeah. So we must put all machine code at the root folder of the project. And then we can run the test bench. So we start simulation to remember the work. And then we choose the first test bench. You see that's the first test bench. We click OK. Wait a moment, it's flashing now. Just wait a moment. Okay, I think it's ready. And this device actually has everything we have: the PC, instruction register, control unit, Tmax, register field, size intended, ALU, data memory, lookup table. We just add this to Wave in case you want to see the Wave. I think it works. And then we go to simulation, run everything. Wait a moment. Okay, it stopped here. So I think it finished, and let's see the Wave. Let's see the Wave. Yeah, let's move it. Thanks. And if you check the score bar, it says too small, so let's zoom in remote. Okay, I think that's everything. And I use this signal down to notify us that everything is done. So at the last moment, this one, everything is done. And then we check the output. This output is just generated. We can check the time. Is a time a few seconds ago. And we plot everything, plot the FSR, we calculate it at each step. This is the encrypted message. It looks like this. And at the very bottom, we have the scores. So 60 or 64 over 64, that means 100% of scores. That means the program one works perfectly. Let's go back. Then we run the second simulation, the program 2 test bench. So this one, program 2 test bench. Yes. Wait a minute. Okay, I think it's ready. And also we just add this into Wave. It will include everything. I think it's ready. And then let's run the simulation. Let's just wait. Okay, it stopped. It finished, and let's see the Wave. First, let's run out. Let's max the window. Okay, this is everything, and we can see the down flag at last second is 1. Let's go to the output. This is the second output. We check the time. It's just a few seconds ago. Yes, and this is the description. Let's check scores. You can see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the message we decrypt. And we get 64 over 34. That's 100% scores. So the second program works perfect. Then let's do the third program simulation. So this is the third one. This one. Wait a minute. I think it's ready. We add this into Wave. That's ready. Let's start the simulation. Just wait for it. Okay, it stopped. So let's see the wave. Let's zoom out. We need to max the window. Okay. So at the last seconds, the down flag is 1. Let's check output. This one is the output of program 3. So this is a message which is script. It's Mr. Walton, come to see me. Come here, I want to see you. And there are some message they are wrong on purpose, and we can detect those errors successfully. Go to the very bottom, we have 64 over 64. That's 100% of the scores. So this proves the third program works perfectly. And that's it. Thank you for watching.